I've been daily vlogging for almost a week now, and I've sorted down my routines to make this as efficient as possible. But there's still one thing I really need to nail down to not only make sure this channel keeps going, but also so that I don't have a mental and physical breakdown. Because of such a drastic change to my work schedule, my sleep timings have been whack. All-nighter edits, early morning upload sessions, they've all kind of messed up with when I go to sleep, when I wake up, and therefore the rest of the day. It's not something new. I've always struggled to fall asleep in the right time ever since I was a kid. Like, waking up early is not really an issue. You can always set a stupidly loud alarm for that. It's mostly just sleeping on time that's the problem. But the thing is, I've had this sorted out already. I fixed this problem before, and I'd even become an early riser and liked doing it. It's just that one night that you delay your sleep because of some movie or some party or something, and then the next night you do the same thing, and then you just let it all slip and it becomes chaos. Now that's what I'm trying to solve here tonight. I'm gonna try to fix my nighttime routine so that I can go back to sleep early and wake up tomorrow early. My goal is to wake up at around 5. Because even as a lifelong night owl, I have to admit, there is no better feeling than waking up early in the morning and getting a head start to your day before anyone else has even gotten up yet. So that's the goal. I think we start first at... Okay, so I guess your nighttime routine starts at around having dinner, around dinner time. We all know how hard it is to sleep with a heavy stomach. So I think setting the dinner time at around 8 to 8:30 is a good way to go. Although that means I'll have to start cooking around 7 to 7:30. That's going to be a pretty significant change to the routine because we usually eat at around 9 to 10, and sometimes it gets pushed even later. From what I've read, I think you should have your dinner 2 hours before you sleep. So if I'm falling asleep at 10, I should probably be done with my dinner before 8, but that just doesn't sound feasible. So I think I'll just push it to maybe within an hour before sleep. And another thing that might help with the whole congestion feeling is having a much lighter dinner. But today, since I started late, I really don't have that luxury. So I've ordered some food. Okay, so I ordered pizza today. Now, usually I don't think having such a heavy meal is optimal. We usually have like fruits, but today we're kind of hungry because we only ate one meal. We only ate the brunch in the morning. Daddy needs his... So Daddy needs his pizza.
Who's that?
I'm Dad. They're both from Burger Cartel. I know Ria talked shit about Burger Cartel yesterday, but I think their pizzas are pretty nice. It's a love-hate kind of thing. What we usually do is watch an episode of MasterChef or some show while we're eating. I think we can still watch it if we start at 8. So we're gonna have our dinner real quick. Let's begin.
So this beautiful thing right here is our margarita pizza. Then we have bacon cheeseburger.
That's it.
Then we have the fries. It's over?
Yeah.
You just give me a couple bites.
You snooze, you lose.
Honey, that's not nice.
So usually with my dinners, since they're savory, I like to have something sweet to drink, maybe a Diet Coke or some iced tea. But I think having caffeine, within 4 to 5 hours before sleep is not good for you. Although I've never faced any problems going to sleep when I'm caffeinated, the quality of sleep itself usually gets a little worse every time I have like heavy caffeine before dinner. So I guess from now on, it's water all the way.
Really?
You're really happy about that, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm shocked actually. I thought this day would never come.
You made us wait quite a while.
Not bad.
I like it. So Ria likes to eat the center and leave the crust, whereas I like to eat the crust. It's perfect pizza pairing. There's the last bite of the burger. Okay, so since we're a married couple, we kind of have to sleep together. That means that Ria is also following almost every single thing that I'm trying to implement into my nighttime routine. So I will need your cooperation because if you don't sleep, I can't sleep, and then this won't work out. So can I have your cooperation that you'll sleep by 10 every night, no matter what?
I heard this quote where, as a married couple, one of the worst things you can do is sleep at different schedules or sleep separately.
Did my mom say that?
But it's true, I think, I'm assuming.
We have this habit of kind of working pretty late, and that kind of pushes everything else later, like dinner, washing up and getting to bed. So as soon as it's 8 o'clock, stop everything, start eating. Even if it's raw.
Start cooking at...
No, not if it's raw, but like start eating quickly. By, let's say, 9 o'clock, stop eating, stop watching whatever you're watching, wash up, get to bed, keep all our phones away from us. So I think what I'm gonna personally do is change my alarm, because I've gotten used to the old alarm. I don't hear it anymore. I don't hear my alarm nowadays. And I'll keep my phone not on my nightstand, because I realize that I just wake up and turn it off. So maybe I think I'll keep it up on the wardrobe there. I have to get down from my bed and then reach up to, turn it off every morning. At least an hour before sleep. No phones, no screens, no laptops, no TVs.
But then when will I watch my show?
9 to 10, no screens.
Alright.
Deal?
Deal.
It's just today we're gonna use the camera. And after you wake up as well, of course, having the phone far away will help me, but I can't go back to bed sitting down and using my phone, scrolling on the phone, because that will just put me back to sleep again. Let's start. I've watched a few tips and tricks on how to fall asleep, and there are some techniques that I'm pretty skeptical of, and the ones that involve massaging your head or your hands. Let's just say I'm not gonna do any of that. I'm not one for gimmicks and routines. I'm gonna keep it very simple. Back when I used to sleep alone, I kept a phone in front of me and I watched some boring hour-long gameplay before I slept. And just watching someone else play a video game slowly put me to sleep. And usually it took me half an hour or so to really fall asleep with that method. But ever since I've gotten married, I really haven't had that much difficulty in actually falling asleep once I, close my eyes and shut the lights. I've seen some people go to sleep with music on. For me personally, I start grooving to the music, and then that just wakes me up even more. And it's the same thing with a movie, or if I just keep it completely silent and I'm alone. For some reason, the best hack to falling asleep is to have a partner with you, I guess.
I used to watch ASMR videos, but now after getting married, I noticed I haven't been doing that at all, actually. Or sometimes I listen to music and imagine scenarios, and then I doze off.
I can't do that. If I start imagining scenarios in my head, I'll end up staying up all night. Anyways, the point is, I've set up this routine, I've set up the system, but of course in real life, things are not always going to be the same. But what I'll try to do tomorrow is, of course, number one, get early morning exercise. I'll run a few kilometers tomorrow morning, and that will set me up to be tired in the evening, as well as not take a nap during the day. I have to try and avoid sleeping completely during the day. Otherwise, I might not go back to sleep early. Again, the point is not to put these rigid bars to make my life worse, but try and make my life better by following these guidelines and sticking to them with a little bit of discipline. You'll see, I'll see, we'll see if this goes according to plan. I'm hoping to get at least a few hours of productivity tomorrow in the morning so that I can do more tomorrow and fix this debt of work that I've been piling up because of these daily vlogs. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Good night.